What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is Brian with Bear USA, the photography project that contrasts natural beauty with man-made decay. Today we'll be exploring abandoned locations in Oklahoma. If you go down to the description, you can click on the time code and jump around to the locations that you specifically want to check out. Our first stop will be the town of Picher, and then we're going to go to the Rock Island Train Depot in Reno. After that, we'll hit up Gadini, Circus in Edmond, and then we'll finish up at the Wilson Elementary School in Oklahoma City. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and check out the photography project at bear-usa.com. Alright, without further ado, on to Oklahoma. I'm in this town of Picher, Oklahoma. It's just south of Treese, Kansas. Treese is known as the toxic town of Treese. And I think Picher is all a part of whatever happened there. I'm not sure, but the place is really weird. There's a lot of the U.S. government no trespassing and these giant random mounds of sand and dirt. And I'm hoping to get inside and take a closer look and see what's going on here. So it's interesting in this somewhat, or what seems to be an abandoned town, there's a nicely mowed lawn with a for sale sign on this plot of land. It's one of those houses that seems to have been just completely abandoned instantly. I always think it's super creepy when you see clothes still nicely hung in the closet. This is really bizarre. Is this a natural mound of dirt, sand, gravel? It can't be. But why would they have so much of it here? So I went on a gravel desert and saw some equipment. I wanted to go check it out, but as I got closer, a huge Mack truck came over the hill. So I booked it back. Oh, I'm so exhausted. I've never been this tired before. There's some people at this house. I'm gonna stop and ask them about this place. Apparently the whole town was abandoned because of lead and zinc contamination. They used to mine lead and zinc here, and it contaminated the whole town. They were also concerned that due to all the mining, the entire town could collapse in on itself. That's why I found those giant mounds of gravel. Apparently, this town also, about 5 years ago, got hit by a pretty serious tornado and it wiped out half of the town. So anything that was abandoned was taken out along with other people's residences. now all that gravel is being used to construct roads with. I wonder if that gravel is also contaminated with lead and zinc, and if that's going onto our roads and into our rainwater. Nonetheless, not really the greatest place for my photo project, but definitely a great place for a piece of investigative journalism. And that's the story of the town of Picher. So I just wanted to document that I'm having a little bit of a rough day. Spent $600 in car repairs yesterday, and now, as you can see, this bolt fell out of my front end, and I can't steer, so I'm stuck here in Tulsa after $600 in repairs. I also got about a $200 speeding ticket this morning, and I went all the way out of my way up to that town of Picher, and there wasn't really anything there. So it's been a rough day. I don't ever document this kind of stuff, but I thought I should. So there you have it. Wham me. I'm traveling the country. There's bound to be some problems, right? I'm in Reno, a town just outside of Oklahoma City, and this place is known as the Reno train depot. According to Abandoned Oklahoma, or abandonedok.com, the train depot or diesel repair shop was opened in 1920 and was abandoned in 1980. Technically, this place would be called the Rock Island Rail Diesel Repair Shop because it was owned by a Chicago-based rail company called Rock Island, which was established in 1851. Rock Island, you know, they came a long way and they had railroads in almost every major city. But eventually times changed and railroad needs changed, and Rock Island couldn't keep up with everything. And eventually in 1980, they had to close down. And subsequently, a lot of their locations shut down too, or were simply abandoned, like this one. As far as a good location for my photography project goes, this place is huge and it's pretty cool. It does pose some challenges though, like harsh lighting conditions. The light is coming in straight down. It's going to be really bright and sunny, so there's heavy shadows with really bright areas, and that can be a little bit difficult to shoot. And there's not too much variety. It's basically one giant open room, and I can use a lot of the different walls and stuff, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. It's a good option if I need it, but I'm gonna look more. So I'm at a place now, just outside of Oklahoma in a town of Edmond called Gadini's Circus. It's pretty small, lots of different small things. I don't have a circus yet in my photo shoots though, so we'll see if there's enough here to work with. Alright, so this trailer is kind of crazy. There's a huge bee's nest there. And there's some sort of bird in the corner. I don't know what kind of bird it is. So there really isn't all that much known about the Gadini Circus. Maybe somebody knows, but I don't know. And my main resource, Abandoned Oklahoma, really had a hard time, or Abandoned OK, really had a hard time finding any legitimate, viable information on this place. If you know any, I encourage you to share. As far as a place for my project to do a photo shoot, it's really small. It would be really challenging to do a shoot here. I am considering it though because it's very unique, but what's unique about it is that it's a circus, and there isn't all that much stuff here that really screams circus, so I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm at the Page Woodson School in Oklahoma City. Got my ladder here. I'm going to use it to climb into one of these windows and see the inside. This place was supposed to be easy to get into, but it's not. It's been recently boarded up, probably because it's recently been on fire. It still smells like smoke and smolder. There's a whole auditorium which is really cool, but unfortunately there's just not enough light to use it. It's disappointing. So, I mean, there's parts of the school that are cool, but I've already photographed at a couple schools. I'm trying to avoid repeating myself, and this is getting more and more challenging. And the entry is not that easy. I had to set up my ladder and climb up a window. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Gotta think about it. What's up? I just got done doing the photo shoot here at Gadini Circus with Adia and Corey. Man, it was a rough day. We got up bright and early. There are mosquitoes, there are vultures, there's all kinds of crazy stuff amongst this chaos and destruction. But Adia, she faced her fears, she didn't give up, she came in with some beautiful poses. So we got some really good natural beauty in contrast with man-made decay. Adia, what did you think about the whole experience?
I think it was a lot of fun. The baby vulture made things very interesting though.
And Corey?
It was a lot of fun playing with bees.
Yeah. So I can't wait to show you guys what we got. I can't thank these guys enough for being so awesome, and we're moving on to the next shoot. I'm on Interstate 35 North. I'm about to leave Oklahoma and head into Kansas. Oklahoma was really challenging, probably one of my most challenging photo shoots, but I pulled it off. I feel really good about my work. And the temperature outside right now is 75 degrees, which is the coolest it's been in about 2 months. So I'm happy to be headed north a little bit further, cool down. Next stop is Kansas. I hear Kansas is the most exciting state to drive through. So goodbye, Oklahoma. Hello, Kansas.